Everyone wants to save time, but almost no one actually understands what time loss feels like from the inside. It doesn't feel dramatic. It doesn't feel obvious. You don't notice it disappearing, because time rarely vanishes when you're doing nothing. It vanishes when you're doing too many small things. Switching focus, reopening the same thought, re-explaining the same idea to yourself. And most people never realize how often that happens. People say they're busy, but busy doesn't mean productive. Busy doesn't mean effective. Busy often just means fragmented. Your attention is split into pieces so small that none of them feel satisfying. You answer a message, you check something quickly, you open a tab for later. Later never comes. Instead, your mind stays open, unfinished, loaded. That weight is what people confuse with effort. Here's something uncomfortable. Every time you stop and restart, your brain pays a cost, not in seconds, in clarity. You don't continue where you left off. You rebuild context. You remember what mattered. You reconstruct intention, and that reconstruction happens dozens of times a day. That's where time actually dies. AI entered the conversation with one promise. Faster. Write faster. Think faster. Work faster. But speed was never the disease. Speed was the distraction. Most people used AI to move chaos faster, to generate without clarity, to respond without intention. And then they wondered why nothing felt different. AI doesn't matter because it produces output. It matters because it can hold continuity. It doesn't forget. It doesn't drift. It doesn't wake up overwhelmed. Used properly, AI becomes a stable surface where thinking can stay. So you don't have to rebuild it every single day. A system is misunderstood. People think systems are rigid, cold, mechanical. They're not. A system is simply a decision you've already made. When systems exist, your brain rests. You don't ask, "What should I focus on today?" You already know. That's freedom. AI only works when it supports systems, not when it replaces thinking, not when it creates shortcuts, but when it protects structure. People think more time will fix their problems. It won't. More time just stretches the same confusion. What changes everything is fewer resets. When resets disappear, time stops feeling heavy. Not faster, lighter. This channel isn't here to excite you. It's here to stabilize you. No hype, no tricks, no constant novelty. That's intentional, because people who need noise will leave anyway. And that's fine. This approach is not for everyone. If you need constant stimulation, you'll get bored. If you want instant answers, you'll get impatient. But if you value clarity over excitement, if you're tired of rebuilding your focus every day, this will feel different. Most people don't need more tools. They need fewer moments of confusion. AI isn't the solution. Structure is. AI is just the surface that holds it. That's what this channel is about. Quiet systems, clear thinking, less friction, no pressure to subscribe, no rush. But if something in this video felt familiar, if it felt like it described what you couldn't explain, then you're probably exactly where you should be. Stay if you want.